Hey, 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 hey. What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. All we do is talk about boxing on this channel. Once again, let me stress, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for your donation. And thank you, thank you for supporting me and my daughter. Now, let's get into it. Billy Joe Saunders. He has a legitimate beef. You have the judges, and not one is a Brit or British judges. Now, Eddie Hearn said, hey, look, Billy Joe Saunders knew what was in the contract. Now, I haven't seen the contract, so I don't know. Maybe he's telling a bold-faced British lie. Now, don't ever put anything past Eddie Hearn. Now, let me elaborate on that, if I may. Billy Joe Saunders complained about the gate. They said it was going to be a gate. They said so, therefore, it's no pay for the gate. But then Billy Joe Saunders found out that 70,000 is looking to be in attendance. Okay, I bite. He got a gripe there too. But he says it's all in his contract. Now, if it's all in his contract, oh well. A good actor don't get an Academy Award most of the time. So therefore, that makes me scratch my head and sometimes scratch my ass. They're saying that Billy Joe Saunders might be clout chasing, or Billy Joe Saunders is trying to make it look good and probably take a dive. All right? Now, KQ, why are you using that word in this time of day? Huh? In boxing. Because it's still happening, ho. That's why. It's still happening. It's just been elevated. Like I said, they took off the sheets and they put on the motherfucking suits. And another thing, they don't care if you're black or white. All they care is about the green. Now, Canelo Alvarez, it's always a question about his fights. It's always a question about anything he's involved in. He told Billy Joe Saunders that losers think like that. No, he's not a loser. What it is that you didn't promise and you didn't come through like a man would. So, now, of course, he's looking through Billy Joe Saunders, and that's disrespectful. But if Billy Joe Saunders taking a dive, who gives a fuck, right? Well, I do. Now, his road to unifications. He had to fight Callum Plant. Now, keep in mind, Callum Plant is a Caucasian individual. Don't matter. Not to me, it don't. Because, see, one thing about Mr. Callum Plant, he's not going to stay in the pocket and bang it out with Canelo. Now, I'm not saying he's not strong or nothing like that, but he's a boxer. He's not a brawler. So, Canelo might just get outboxed, and he might just get flashback when Floyd outboxes slow ass. Slow feet, huh? Slow feet. That's what he has. Lazy jab, that's what he has. The counter punching is wide and few. We talking about every 20 minutes you throw a jab. You about to sorriest. Anyway, let me keep going. Callum Plant is not falling for that shit. And let me explain to you why. All right? I always like to do this. I like to give my commentary and let you all make the decision as I read it verbatim. And like I said, Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Now, Canelo Alvarez said fight against IBF super middleweight champion. Sweet hands, baby. Sweet hand plan is possible for the undisputed championship after he beats Billy Joe Saunders. How you know you're going to beat him? But, okay, maybe you get that confidence built, all right? Built like in motherfucking pockets. Now, Billy Joe Saunders, on May the 28th, May 8th, he will be fighting him. But it will be or depend on whether the match can be negotiated. Now, he believes Canelo believes that Billy Joe Saunders, will price himself out. Billy Joe Saunders said $1. He priced himself out. That's Canelo. He got a pair of roller skates, and he got a pair of inline skates and ice skates. Because he getting the hell out of the negotiations. Why? Because he's full of shit. That's what it is. He's full of shit. So, it is what it is. You're another hype job. And let me tell you why you're a hype job. Because every time I look around, the coaches that train these trainers, they are not the best. They doing their best. I have to tip my hat to them. But right now, you've been giving bad advice. Right now, our so-called pound for pound motherfucking king, Canelo motherfucker Alvarez, he won't admit it. He won't show emotions to admit it. What he's doing is this: keeping quiet and let the chips fall where they may. Now, I'm going to read a couple more things to you, all right? Now, Canelo, like I said, have an objective to face Plant for the undisputed championship, and that's at super middleweight. Now, Canelo 51-1. Now, in that case, Canelo will be prepared to move on and look for other fights rather than give it to Plant's demand. Now, Plant demand is not so fucking impossible. It does make sense. I mean, you have to understand. Canelo Plant is 21. Mexico, they make you fight every motherfucking day. Can you hear me say third world? Now, you running over here, like a little baby with no milk and no candy and starving. Now, you got to be honest with yourselves. You know, deep down inside, Canelo is not a fighter. Yeah, he might be a brawler, as long as let's say Billy Joe Saunders, keep him at let me see, how can I say this? You're not looking him in the eye. You kind of like staggered, all right? That's how you look at him. Canelo Plant, you need to go in and pretty much smother his punches. Watch on the break, because he fires off the break all day long. So, with that, that's all I have. And with that, in that case, Canelo will be prepared to move on and look for other fights rather than give in to Plant's demand. Now, I will tell you this. If he doesn't go crazy, the fight can take place, said Canelo. Now, about Canelo not pricing himself out for the September clash. Listen, and this is KQ talking, all right? Before I close, you're going to have to fight somebody, motherfucker. You're going to have to fight somebody that we know and respect. You're not going to sit there and keep on keeping on. No, you're not. Now, Ryan said he got going on hiatus. All right, maybe you made a book, a room in motherfucking Costa Rica, and you can't count and can't get your money back. So goddamn, guess what? You gotta stop training and take your ass out on the boat and go there. Hello. Oh, hello. So, therefore, we can see through the bullshit, Canelo. Eddie Renzo, is that what your fucking name is? We can see through your bullshit too. It is what it is. And I'm not gonna sit there and pretend. I told you, it's a difference in a fanboy and a boxing fan. So, with that said, at the end of the day, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez most likely will be undisputed at that weight class. Then watch how he just run away. Just run away. Because the fix is in. Now, we know that. We know he got punished with straight rights. You can see his eye. Or straight left. You can see his eye. Talk to me, right eye. Tell me what the punch that was coming. It was coming so fast we couldn't block him. But that's okay. That's okay. He'll come back with another. So, I thought I'd do a morning show or a morning video to catch the people on their way to work. And yes, I will be having the lunchtime talk today. And we do have a lot to talk about. Oh, we're going to talk about Ricky Hatton. We're going to talk about Earl Smith. We're going to talk about Chance Wood, motherfucking Crawford. We're going to even talk about Ponytail. What's left of it. Yes, we are. So, with that, I'm out of here. But remember this. Be careful who you talk to. Because one day, somebody gonna be writing your name on the wall. So it is what it is. So, you're gonna have to handle that because they kind of messed it up. So I don't know how people in there, but you got 3 people in here. Dog. Wow. Okay. So with that, that's all I have. And I'm out of here. Peace and love to everyone. And I will see you today. Oh, yes, right. I will see you today. And that's at what? 12:30 p.m. Central Time. That's right. That is correct. So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love. All right.